Oh, how are you? Sorry if my voice is a little soft. I'll try to make it so you all can hear me. I do not think my background music is going to come on today. Hey, surprise, that thing is hardly ever works for me. For some reason, it doesn't like to turn on, no matter what I do. Excuse me for half a second. Nope, still can't get it to turn on. So let's see what we can do. I do believe my autofocus is on, so short of fighting with it once again, I think we'll just hope it doesn't mess up too bad today. And it's going to be pretty quiet. Usually I got this beautiful background music, kind of keep me from having to talk every 3 seconds, but I'll do it anyway. Good morning, Aurora. How are you? I have watercolor paper today and Chalkola Gouche. We're going to see what happens. My tape doesn't seem to want to stick. Let's try to get a little bit more tape on there. Hey, son. I'm better, finally. I'm finally feeling a little bit better. That one was quite the battle. That one beat me up for a while. It's rough on the body being sick that long, but a little rough on the lungs. But we'll be okay. Nope, doesn't want to play. That's all right. Let's put some background in here. Got a tiny touch of white. A little bit of water. It's been a minute since I've used this stuff, so it's going to take me a few minutes to get used to how it operates here. And we'll just kind of put a little white. Thank you. I saw that. It dinged on me, but I just didn't get a chance to answer it. Let's bring that up in there. A little blue. Try to leave that little streak in there if we can. Who knows? I'll just maybe a tiny touch of water. I do mean a tiny. I mean, I'm putting it barely on the brush. And I'll just do this. Kind of do a quick sky. Not really complicating anything. I need a touch more white because maybe we'll put a little. Let's go a little bit of red in here. Good morning. How are you? Let's bring that purple up in there a little bit. Rinse off my brush. Just gotta bring that like that. Fade that out a little bit. Focus is freaking out along with my color. Bump that light up just a tiny bit. Let's go back into that blue And we'll bring that blue down here. See if I can get it to do anything. Get a little bit more paint on there, maybe a little bit of white. Put a little white right there. Rinse that off. Too heavy paint on it. And I'll just kind of take that pink that's under there. Oh, that never had that happen before. Oh, look at that. Stuff coming off. Look, crazy. Can't say I've ever had this happen before with stuff coming off my paintbrush like that. Looks almost like eraser. I don't know. Hey Shane, how are you? Let's go with a little Prussian blue. Just a little bit of Prussian blue. Not a lot. Put that down there so I can kind of use it. Hold it that way. Doesn't take much to better, much better. Let's get complicated with our clouds. We just kind of pretend we know what we're doing and just put them in here. If you want to learn how to do clouds, my friend Ian Ianopoulos, he did a nice video the other day I was watching about clouds, what brushes to use, and what they do. Yes, I still watch other artists. Yeah. We all have to learn. And go in with our Payne's Gray. No, sorry, Prussian Blue. Touch of red. Make it really deep purple. Bunch of tones of. Obviously, I'm going to do some mountains because I like mountains. But we'll put them way in the background. Good. We're going to look way back in there. Rinse that brush. I'm just going to pull all this down. Go into my white. And yes, I do love using one brush. I like the challenge of it. I mean, I could sit here and break out all my brushes, and maybe my painting will look a little better. I don't know. But I like the challenge. Let's go a little darker in here. Put that right down in there. Bring that right out of there like that. Kind of didn't mean to do that, but hey, why not, right? Bring that back in there. Just tap a little dark down there. Probably, this is all tape, so it's not quite as drastic right there as it looks. I don't want to do that. Maybe go a little bit like this instead. Yeah, I think I'm going to like that better. Change as we go. And I'll go into my darker color. I'll go into the cerulean blue. Just kind of take that, move that around just a little bit. I want the shadows, but I still want some of that light color in there. I don't think I put enough white on my palette, but we'll be all right. Rinse that off. Now I'm going to take that purple I made and I'm going to add some green to it. And a touch of yellow ochre. A little bit more yellow. And we'll mix it right up there on the yellow so we got a brighter color right in here. Something like that. We can always add some dark to it. I'm actually going to add a tiny touch of lemon yellow. And just bring that down right like that. Something like that. Bring it right up in there. Hey, Char, how are you? Add my red with my blue again. And just kind of tap that right in there in a few spots. Maybe we see a few rocks or something. And we'll add a little one right there. Have that right up in there like that. Acrylic. I think acrylic feels easiest for me, but it's kind of how people feel about the particular. Yeah. If anybody's bored today and they want to just go peek over to one of my other videos and leave a comment, feel free. Or if you're watching this one, then something doesn't quite float your boat, let me know. Can't get better unless people tell me what an opinion. What do I have? I got some yet. I got good English. Just learned it the other day. Let's go with a little bit of the green and throw a tiny touch of red in my green. Yes, I'm painting right-handed. I can do that. My hands don't really care. Nobody boats floating right this minute, that's for sure. It was 16 degrees out Fahrenheit yesterday. Poor Shane's probably sweating right now. Alcohol's fun to play with. Cleanup is a little more intense. I do have alcohol here, but it depends what I'm painting on. I love alcohol for tile. That's good. Yeah, ceramic tile and alcohol is fun to do. Let's have a look at it in there. Something like right in there. Make it a little greener. Maybe a little bit of that tree color. Yeah, maybe a little moss look. Okay, they're still antisocial. And bring that right, a couple of rocks maybe right in here. And this is messing people up probably, but there's no blue right there, so I'm not worried about it. Now, normally I put one tree in here, but I might put two. Think about it for a minute. I'll just kind of touch that. A little dark right in there. Something like that. Bring that right in there. Guess it depends how we feel in a minute. Let's go a little darker right in here. Now I have no black in my canvas today, so how to repair that? Water. Tiny touch of what's left of my white paint. This stuff's gonna stain my paper quickly, so let's take it and use it. Like maybe bring that in like that. Go with a little bit more white. I'm kind of out of white. No problem, no stress. Just go back in. And we put those back in there. Just got a big cloud back there, that's all. And we'll tap that down in there like that. There, kind of all the way down. I'm gonna go into my yellow ochre. I still didn't wash my brush at all. We'll tap these in here too. Something like that. Just scoop up some of that white paint left. Go into the yellow. Tiny touch of yellow ochre with it. And I'll just put a couple of these over here. They're there. They're hard to see, but the overall picture is what we want. And I think because we got that little boo-boo over there, we need to maybe throw a little darker cloud right in there. Sort of kind of like that. Doesn't all have to be green. I like having the red mountains in the background and stuff like that. Just my brain kind of enjoys the look, so that's what we do. I did not put nearly enough white, so let's maybe use a touch of a light green, maybe. That's a nice shade. Something like that. Now I have to decide if I want to put, yeah, I think we'll put some on there. Let's go light green first. Tiny touch of yellow. I know, you're all are shocked that I'm using a different brush. Listen, I own some, really, I do. Just bring those right down in there like that. I'll go back into the darker one. And something like right in here. And to you all, that looks really fuzzy because the picture looks fuzzy. It's really not. I'll show you when we get done. And something in a mid-tone green. Something like a little bit of yellow in there on that side. Go back into my dark. Tiny touch of red. Get some nice dark spots in here. Rinse that off. Sure wish I had some white, but I'm too lazy to reach over there and open the package. Rinse that off. So kind of the opposite of the rest of the country. That's about right. Let's sure, why not? Good reason not to own an electric car. My hand twitched right there. I don't like that. Let's change that. I think I pay 75 every 2 years or something. I don't know. I just thought it looked lonely sitting there by itself. The only problem with this stuff is it dries extremely fast. Of course, my heat's on, so I think it's 23 degrees today. And that's Fahrenheit, not Celsius. So I'm still out here painting away. I know you all don't see me very much. You work. I forget where I need to visit sometimes. Let's go ahead and put an autograph on this one. My voice is starting to give out again. If anybody ever sees any of my artwork that they're interested in, feel free to send me an email. just put art in the subject line. I don't sell a lot of them anymore. To be honest, I don't feel like it most of the time. Nice dark shadow back there. Let's and we'll put a little baby tree right here. That way I've got 3 sitting there instead of just 2. Let's peel some tape, see what we have. The gouache is quite a bit different for me to use. I'm out of a lot of paint, so I'm using what I have. I'm okay with that. Not the biggest masterpiece I've ever created, but you know what? That's okay. See if I can get the thing to focus on it. And just the fact that I added greenery, yeah, that's pretty amazing all by itself. Because I really like dead trees. But thank you all for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. And I will see you all again soon, I hope. Be well. Better do that because, I got a piece of tape in my hand.